viewers of A Digital, once again, this is a special program, and not only viewers but also listeners for AFM Radio. This very wonderful evening, we've happened once again to have the president for Hapa Awards in the studio and the vice president for Hapa Awards in the studio here in Dar es Salaam. Remember, AFM Radio headquarters is in Dodoma, the capital city of the country, and A Digital as well. But this is just a branch where we are today. My name is Bori Mbaraka, but mostly they call me Bori, the pilot. And I'm going to introduce you to the president, as you can see on the camera there. Welcome the president to the studios of A Digital and AFM Radio.
Thank you so much.
Will you be able to tell us your name first?
Yes, my name is Tina Weisinger, and as you say, I'm the CEO and the founder of the Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards, and I'm very happy to be here today.
You're welcome. And she's accompanied with the vice president, and also the vice president will cordially welcome you in the studio. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You can introduce yourself to the viewers there.
Hello, viewers. I'm Miss Amber Washington from Hollywood, California, Vice President and co-founder of the Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards.
Yes, viewers, like you've heard, the introduction from the president and the vice president in the studio. We are going to have a live interview. This is part of our special program this wonderful, beautiful Friday evening. And among the questions that I wanted to ask the president for Hapa Awards today was the first thing actually that people that would like to be able to know is what inspired the creation of the Hapa Awards, and what is the overarching mission or vision behind the event?
Well, what inspired the Hapa Awards was, I would say, the love for Africa, the love for blending the two cultures, because we are the Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards. And so because of the love for theater and film, and my co-founder here, I'm a theater degree, she is a film degree. We are students of those arts. And the love for that inspired us, and the love for, like I say, the continent, blending the cultures, and as a little girl always dreaming of coming to Africa, and this vision of blending these things together, celebrating both worlds. You also asked me about the vision and the mission. I'm going to just read to you what it is, because I want the audience to hear and understand. The vision of the Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards is to bridge the gap between Africa and the global community. Since 2017, the Hollywood African Prestigious Awards has celebrated outstanding achievements of African and international stars, actors, musicians, comedians, sport personalities, community leaders, entrepreneurs, royal dignitaries. Okay, our platform is focused on integrating the diverse cultures across continents through shared value creation and storytelling. Okay. Hapa Awards strive to promote global creativity and continuously connect the riches of African cultures with unique business opportunities within the entertainment industry. And we have the I Dream for All Foundation and the Mobile Wallet Foundation that is our partners, and we give out tax credits to individuals that want to support the cause. And so those proceeds, when they give it to us, when you make a donation to the foundations, it helps us support the children from less privileged backgrounds via scholarships and charity programs, not only in the U.S. but around the world, and particularly Africa. So we do work like that through our foundation that supports the Hopper Wars. That the Hopper Wars, because of we're giving that show, allows us to raise money to feed into our foundations to do good work around the world.
Thank you very much, Madam President, for such a very good explanation. And my second question actually goes to the Vice President. And I know this is for the benefit of other viewers watching right now and listening to what exactly is happening in the studio this very wonderful evening, surprisingly, because no one knew that today we'll be able to have the president in the studio and having the vice president in the studio, you know, so it's really a blessing for us to see Amber Washington back in Tanzania again like she did last 4 years ago, and we're having the president as well in the studio. Well, this really sounds very good. So now, the Vice President, I really wanted to know, for the benefit of other viewers as well, how do you approach the selection process for nominees, and what criteria are considered when recognizing individuals or projects?
Okay, wonderful question. First, I want to say that HOPA is very attentive to its independent filmmaker. It's not all Hollywood. The Hollywood projection of the awards portion is very elite, but we give the opportunity for independent people to submit their work. And so we do have a board who watches the movies after submissions, and we consider them for nomination. Because you submit does not promise a nomination. It depends on you making sure that you submit for like let's say, for example, not just film but fashion. We need a minimum of 5 examples of your designs. You know, you have to submit what is required for each category.
And through the website?
Yeah, and the website, they would find this information at the website at www.hapawards.com. You go to submissions, and they should even be open now. You can go and submit your work for next year. There will be more categories added because of this Kilimanjaro edition.
Kilimanjaro edition. Okay.
Okay. There's going to be more categories submitted. Attached. Added. This year is the first time that we've acknowledged the East African category, which is Bongo film and Bongo flavor.
Bongo flavor. Okay, it's Bongo film. Bongo. There's actually a film festival. This is what you mean. Is that what you wanted to say?
No, we've added a category.
Okay, Bongo flavor category.
That's conducive.
Okay.
The music.
Music, yes, Bongo flavor.
Yes. So when we come here, there's going to be more categories that we're not familiar with that will be added, and it'll give you guys an opportunity to show the world what they're missing from the east portion of Africa. Because I understand it, the way we understood it, if we choose Tanzania, in which we have, there's 25 countries involved. So this is a very important time, because you guys are Tanzania is the first country to sponsor or either host the show here in Africa, and it's our first time in Africa. So this is a big deal, and whoever follows Tanzania, y'all need to make it a hard act to follow. Let's blow this festival out of the box.
I can tell. The Vice President with that spirit.
Yes. We welcome you.
Okay, thank you very much, Vice President Amber Washington, for that very great answer you've just explained. The other thing that I probably wanted to know is, well, there's a lot coming ahead. I know 2024 is still more things coming, and I know this year good things already happened in the US with Hapa Awards.
Yes.
And so, well, the other thing is, I was just wondering, I know you've gone through a lot especially, you know, when it comes to coordinating and doing everything when it comes to our awards. Can you share any memorable moments or success stories from past edition of the Upper Awards for 2023?
Start with Tina.
Wow, let me see.
Madam President!
Okay, some success and planning. Well, you know what happens every year? I'll say this happens every year. You have your list of nominees, attendees, and people of the sort, celebrities that asked to be a guest at the show, Hollywood celebrities, but some from afar as well. But what happens is, and it doesn't seem to fail, every year you have one celebrity go, oh, excuse me, yeah, can one of my friends come? He wants to come with his wife. I'm like, who are you talking about? You just gave me a list of 20 people. Oh, I need another ticket. Then he goes, I'm like, well, who is it this time? Well, you know, Michael Jarrett. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he can. You know, then, you know, it's always a good name. And I was like, oh, yeah, of course.
I can tell
so
that.
This happens every year. You do the planning, you do the seating, and at the last minute, because that's what live theater is. You have to change. So now you have to rearrange your seating because this person is bigger than this person, or thinks he is. You know, he feels like he's more important than this person, so you have to do chess. Change this person. But so this is one of our biggest challenges every year. But that's a planning situation that, you know, every year. But you know what? That one is a welcoming one. You want people to want to come. You want people to want to experience what we're offering in terms of the Hop Awards.
Yes. Now, actually, I know because you have a lot for this past few days. For this few days to go. I know you have a very short stay in Tanzania.
Yeah.
But you still have a lot that people would love to hear from you guys. Especially far from these questions that I wrote down, but I know Tanzanians, the music, like you've taken your time to listen to music from Tanzania. You've known a few musicians from Tanzania, from Bongo Fleva music, and I can imagine sometimes even number probably might be you could be dancing to those songs. Like you've heard people like singers like Diamond Platnumz, you've heard about Ray,
of course.
you've heard about other female singers as well. And this year's awards went to. Can you tell us? I mean, which artists actually singers from Bongo Flava who took this year's awards?
Okay, can I be honest? I can't say the names and stuff.
Oh, you can't remember.
No,
who won the awards?
them.
Oh yeah, to pronounce names.
There's so many people,
Yeah.
and then I want to be honest with you as well.
Yeah.
Me and Tina, we kind of stay out of that a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
In a sense, and we let our boards handle it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we had Kedman and Kalonzo come in town.
Yes.
And to teach us, and we had the boards select.
Oh my God.
So it's like we didn't really take part of that.
Part of that, yeah.
But we know the importance of the acknowledgement of our people. So we had to make sure that happened. But it was a really big deal here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can name a few people that won throughout the years.
Yeah.
But this year for the new,
Yes.
I can't remember
The
them
names,
all.
the names, yeah, the names.
I can
Do you
pronounce
all have
Yeah,
to show that?
I understand. I understand this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, maybe the other important question I felt like I wanted to ask was about how do you ensure transparency and fairness in the awarding process, particularly when dealing with the diverse range of creative works. Madam President.
Well, that's a really good question because if you see some of the social media with some of the interviews of people that's come to our show, that's been there, you'll see them commenting on, wow, this show is so needed because of the fact that they recognize us. They recognize every level on stage.
Yeah.
Any other award show, you wouldn't see it. It'll be pushed to the side. You will not be shown. So the fairness comes with the different categories.
Yeah.
We have a huge independent following of work from all over the world. So when you go on for submissions, you'll see that independent actor and independent film, independent, everything independent, because so many of us, of course, you're independent artist until you can get with a big studio.
Yeah, exactly.
And so why should you not be given a platform, which we are given a platform for the artists too, to compete at that level, because you're moving up to the next level. But mind you, we have our big stars that do blockbuster movies, studio movies, I would say, but then too, they do independent film as well. So it's a big thing that they jump back and forth. So to say just because you're an independent artist, because and some people choose to because they choose to make their own movies, and produce actors and do all that. That makes it your own. But we are fair in the fact that you're going to compete on your level. You're not going to compete with somebody else that's not the same. You're going to, and there's a place for everybody. So we have the independent, the middle artists, and the main studio art categories that we choose. So everybody can compete for that Hopper Trophy, the most coveted Hopper Trophy.
I'm so happy to hear this. Well, that's the president for Hopper Awards. That's the Hollywood African Prestigious Awards, accompanied with the vice president of Washington. Like you heard, this is Tina. At first, she introduced herself very well. So you guys, we would like to ask Amber to name the tags again, so people that can go into the handles for the social media, so that people can view your pages, can have a look, can go like and comment.
They can go to Instagram, Facebook, and or Twitter at HAPA Awards, HAPAWARDS, Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards. Sometimes we go by the years. HAPA Awards 2020, 2022, 2023. Okay. So those are the variations thereof that will capture.
Thank you.
Those handles.
Okay.
And again, guys, start submissions. www.hapawards.com.
But there will be a special submission for Tanzania this year.
Yes.
Okay.
In 2028.
Thank you very much. So many thanks to the production team. Maria actually today was on the production team alongside Neil as well on the camera. But also would like to remind you guys to make sure you follow A Digital TZ on YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the button and the bell for more notifications, and check us on our Instagram page. That's AFM Radio TZ for a lot of good stuff. And till then, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.